I'm at Linksview Road in Springwood, where it's believed this is the area where the devastating bushfires first started. It hasn't been confirmed by police, but crime scene investigators are on their way, just moments away, to investigate this area. As you can see behind me, police have blocked off the road, though they are allowing residents to walk through and collect their belongings and check their house. You can see that on one side of the street, the bush has just been completely burnt, and there is still smouldering occurring on the ground, yet on the other side of the street the houses have escaped any sort of damage, so very safe for those residents.
I think it's still standing, which is good. My sister-in-law was there yesterday and told us that the fire was going the other direction, so I'm just really more concerned actually about friends who live the other way, who I've heard were much worse affected than us. So we're just going to walk home now because we can't drive, and make sure that everything's still there. But yeah, as I said, I'm just more concerned about everybody being safe, and my friends' houses I know have been burnt down, a couple of them.
We were here all day just watching and, watching the other fire over in Springwood. But it was the embers, just obviously the back court fire, the front garden was on fire, so we just got out. So all my plans, I have lists of everything to take in an emergency. I had everything written down, but I always said, obviously, that was only if I had time. If I didn't have time, I'd do exactly what we did. We just got in the car and went. So if I hadn't been here and came back and my house had burned down, I would have been devastated. But because I was here and I escaped with my life, I don't care. I will in a few days, in a few weeks, all the things I start thinking that have gone, but at the moment, yep.
The fire just ravaged the front half of the house, really, that was it. We're very lucky.
Two-thirds of it. She was looking at the television, we were watching the news, and she was saying, wouldn't it be sad if you saw your house on, because we hadn't told her that a house was on fire then, wouldn't it be sad if you saw your house on television burning? 15 minutes later, oh, that's my house. And we said, well, Granny, we weren't going to tell you, but you know now, yeah, your house is burning.
I was sitting just there doing some work, and I had my laptop hooked up to the television, just doing some work right here. I heard the glass crack up there, and then I looked up and noticed the haze inside the house, and then the curtains that were along here and along here, they just ballooned up as the glass imploded in, and the curtains stopped the glass, and then the fire was coming in here.
What can I say? What can I say?
I was so happy though. You could have been here. If this had happened on Wednesday, you'd be dead. I am so happy. It happened on Thursday, she was up at our place. Because you wouldn't have been fast enough to get out.
No.
So that's how I feel.
We've had an incredibly intense fire that's come through the Blue Mountains today, and we've lost a lot of homes. The emergency isn't over. The fire is still on the community of Winmalee. But a lot of people in the Blue Mountains have lost their homes today, and what our key message is during this emergency: listen to the instructions, listen to what the emergency services are saying, take note of what they're saying and follow their instructions. It's so important that the community follows the instructions they're given by emergency services, because this is not over yet, it's a long way from over. We're just here to share fellowship with people and let them know that we care. They're obviously waiting to hear what's happened, a lot of them with their homes, a lot of people don't know, and so we're just here, offering support and giving what information to people we can. A lot's not known. This fire's been incredibly intense today. It's moved so quickly. The wind and the conditions are appalling. We are hearing as many as 50 homes or more may have been lost in the Blue Mountains LGA, which is very bad news. Blue Mountains people are tough. We live with fire as a reality in our lives, so there's an awful lot of stoicism in the room, but also a lot of shock. There are people inside who've lost everything, and that's not something that is ever easy. But what's fantastic to see is the support people are giving each other. The support services are